Christian. Nice opportunity there from Bayside. Christian had a nice run on the wing there for Bayside. We've got Colby. He sees some space, and he's onside. If Logan can grab it. A little bit too far for Logan. Should be a good matchup today, Tom. What do you think?
I think so. Folks, we got Bayside Academy boys in blue, and they are attacking, let's see, to our right? No, to our left. And Fairhope in their gold with the royal blue shorts and gold socks, and they're attacking to the right. We've got 31 minutes and 40 seconds here in the first half. I'm Tom Sinclair. With me is Tommy Smith, and we're going to be bringing you play-by-play and color, although we're not sure which is which. But we're glad you joined us. If you know somebody that you think might enjoy watching and listening, call them and tell them to tune into PirateNationLive.com. That's where we are. Bayside on the run. I don't think we have a Bayside roster. Do you know any of these Bayside boys, Tommy?
I know most of them.
Okay. Let's see if we can pull out a starting lineup for Fairhope.
I got Logan back up on top.
Yep.
That's same back line with Sam and Daniel Meister, Brand and Weston on the wideouts. And then we've got the midfield line there for Fairhope. Jack and Connor Rayleigh there in the middle with Smiley kind of holding that defensive midfield position.
You have to tell me who Smiley is.
Chris
Clinton. Okay.
Clinton. Chris
okay.
Clinton. Sorry
Good
about
deal.
that. He might not appreciate me calling him Smiley.
Okay. All right. So that means John Baxter in the goal, Brant Miller, Daniel Meister, Sam Bailey, and Weston Beck as the back line. All right. Got it. Got it. Interesting game earlier, folks. Fairhope and Pellin, a 0-0 tie, but saw a lot of flashes of brilliance on both sides of the ball. Fairhope able to string together quite a few passes here and there, and didn't turn into anything joyous, but you know, it's got to start somewhere. Neither one of these teams have had their full complement of preseason practices, so this might be more like a scrimmage than a real match. We'll have to see. Of course, you put the boys out there 11 on 11 with the ball, and they're going to play the game.
So this is Thomas Earl from Bayside here. He's going to have looks like a Christian from Bayside is going to put it. No foul. A tough challenge there from Brant. And he's got Thomas Earl onside. He's going to move to the left. Nice shot there. And it looked like it might have hit the post. I missed that last one. It was just a... Looks like it might be a throw in here. Nice turn from Thomas Earl. His left foot. I think he's going to challenge the Fairhope defense here on that left side. And Daniel Meister handled that pretty easily there.
That was not where he wanted to put that ball.
Call-offs. So the lineup for Bayside looks like he's going to run a three-man back here with Alexander there in the center, and this is Jack on the left-hand side. I know most of them. I don't know all of them though.
Yeah, names and numbers would be helpful.
That's a nice tackle from Connor. Looked like it was all ball, but Bayside working the ball well. Gave it away here in some dangerous territory. Oh no, that's a foul. That's
a
let's
yellow
see,
card.
that was Colin fouled Connor. Is that Connor on the ground? Looks like it might be Connor. So it looks like he brought Andrew Wilson in for Connor. Just probably get him back in here shortly.
Yeah, you can see the trainer over there giving him the evaluation for a concussion. Look at that. Just to make sure. Ooh, not a good chip.
Called offsides there. What's the keeper? Oh, Julian Rizzi.
He was lucky
Did a
on
great
that
job,
one.
yeah.
He punched it not the direction he was hoping.
Well, that's nice work from the Fairhope midfield. And Weston has the ball here, trying to figure out where to go. That's perfect. Thank you. So we can run the starting lineup here for Bayside. We've got Jack Hamley, Cameron Williams, and Alexander Stevens on the three-man back line. And looks like our midfield for Bayside is going to be Thomas Earl McLennan on the left. Christopher Johnson on the far right. And they look like they might be running a five-man midfield as well. Bayside senior Alexander Stevens should anchor that defense really well.
Any idea whether Bayside won their earlier game?
I should have asked. I did not find that out. It's a nice ball by Campbell. Number 13's Alex Acevedo. It's a really nice turn from him. Bayside has a little bit of a opportunity here, and well done by Sam, just keeping it safe. So the other two midfielders there for Bayside is Alex Acevedo and Wheeler Rogers. Up top, they've got Nick James. Looks like they've got a single forward up there with a maybe a holding forward. Dawson. And I'm not sure that last name. Jelink.
Unlike the Pelham game, where none of the boys knew each other, this whole crew.
Yeah, so they really, most of these guys have played together and against each other for quite some time. Well, nice build up here from Fairhope. Great ball.
Yes, indeed.
See if Campbell can get this across, and that's a
There
nice looking ball. Just a little bit too far, but Weston's there. It's a great feed here, and that's a beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Great ball by Weston. Connor was there, just took his eye off the ball, unfortunately. Great positioning, though. He was right in the perfect spot. Great cross from Weston. Good build-up from Fairhope.
That's unfortunate.
Handball on Daniel Meister there. Just Bayside with a quick start. Oh. Well, that's a great ball there from Cameron. Trying to get Thomas over on his left, and he does a nice move to earn a corner kick. Good ball by Campbell, though, to keep that from getting worse than it could have been. Thomas Earl with a corner kick. Looks like a nice one. Great header from Weston. So Chris Clinton will come back in, give Jack a break. Jack Odom. And a nice feed there. Might be trouble for Bayside. Logan Stark getting in there, and Alexander Stephen handled that really well. So Christopher Johnson on the side. Up to Nick James with a little speed here from Nick. And still in trouble. Bayside capitalize on this. That's a good defense from Brandt. And that's a great ball, there. Thomas Earl a little bit farther out than he wanted to be on the left side, but that was a really nice ball from Nick James there to feed over Thomas's left-hand side. Tricky ball there, but well done by Sam Bailey, and here comes Colby. If he can get through, and a great feed there. That's a beautiful pass. Oh. Great ball by Colby there. That was a really nice set up for Logan Stark. Well done by Logan there. He sees the Weston on the overlap. And causing Bayside's defense a little bit of trouble here. Cleared out by Alexander Stevens. Colin Douglas with a pass. It's a little bit too long. Great ball by Colby. And a nice move there. Can they tag this up? Bayside does well to stop that effort. Well, it's looking good. Halfway through the first half.
I think
Bayside's had some good chances. Fairhope had 2 really good chances to score.
Much cleaner game than the first game. First game was just a lot of muffed opportunities. Or not even things that turned into opportunities. Just not good play compared to this.
Both of these teams, I think, really try to get a controlled possession game going. And Bayside now trying to work it together. Just playing a little bit of possession here just to...
Well, and that's always been a mark of a Jamie Ferguson coach team. Is play. I've watched the Bayside boys play in a 20 by 20 box during the middle of a game and maintain possession for a minute. Not necessarily advancing the ball, but certainly possessing it. And the first lesson I learned in soccer was, if you possess the ball, you can't lose.
Yeah.
If the other team never gets it, you cannot lose.
Now here's a dangerous foul. Looks like Thomas Earl's going to line up. Wow, they gave him a really close position here. It's either going to be Thomas on his left or Colin Douglas on his right. John's got him a 4-man wall. And relatively easy there for John to scoop that one up. And we got Sawyer. Looks like we got Sawyer back in up top, maybe for Logan. It looks like maybe he moved Jack up there with him as well. So we've got Connor back in the game with Chris Clinton and Colby and Campbell on the wideouts. Nice pass by Colin to get it up to Christopher Johnson. He's got a lot of speed on the right side. Nice steal there from Jack. He's got one more left, and well done by Cameron Williams. Great ball by Thomas Earl, and Nick James just jumped a little bit too soon on that one. So good opportunity there again for Bayside.
Great opportunity. We got a replay on that one? No. Yes. Let's give ourselves another few seconds there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, this is a
dangerous ball.
Oh,
there it is.
A little bit of a breakdown there on defense there from Fairhope. Ball just kind of escaped from Daniel there, so looks like Bayside gets on the scoreboard with 11 minutes left.
Looks like Brant Miller may have had a comment that earned him a yellow card and a trip to the bench.
Oh. A lot of sophomores for Fairhope getting some playing time here tonight.
Yeah, Hayden Terrell. Is it Terrell or Terrell?
Hayden Terrell.
Terrell. He's in at right back.
Getting his first touch here. That's a really nice one. It's a nice ball from Nick. And a good defensive play by Weston. He gives up a corner, unfortunately, but better than keeping the cross going over. Oh, that was about as close as you can get right there. John just couldn't get to it, and
let's see if we've got that one on replay.
By the far post. I just can't believe they didn't get it. So Bayside with another good chance here.
Just snuck through everybody there. Good job, Sam. Tommy, we've got instant replay over here. Next time we get one, I'll cue you up so you can look at it so the folks at home can hear your commentary on it.
So Bayside putting a little pressure. First half, let's see how Fairhope handles it. Long throw in from Colin. Again, we got another ball through the defense. Well, it looks like they're going to give him a goal kick.
Big throw, but a wind assisted. Judging by the American flag,
sure.
It's heading from west to east. But that's February in W.C. Majors Field.
Yeah, another.
Folks, our broadcast tonight is Pirate Nation Live, which is sponsored by the Fairhope Booster Club. So if you're not a Booster Club member, we would certainly encourage you to join. You can go to the website. There'll be a link there with more information about the Booster Club. And actually, Pirate Nation Live broadcasts many sports during the course of the school year: football, volleyball, softball, swimming, and soccer.
It was a dangerous slide, but he got away from it.
Not a good clear.
And Hayden does well to get that off to a corner. Yeah, Fairhope's defense being tested a little bit right here. Let's see how they handle another corner. And John does a great job with that one.
With a wind behind you, it almost negates the outswinging curl.
Great ball from Weston like there up to Logan, who finds Chris Clinton right there. And if he can get, no, that's not Chris Clinton. That's number 3.
John Tuttle.
John Tuttle's out there getting some playing time. A little bit of foot race there with Daniel Meister and Thomas Earl. Be interesting to see what Jamie does with a lead here, if he'll change his defensive strategy. Looks like he's going to keep that 3-man line. Oh, and that ball fell right on Christopher Johnson's foot. And another trouble. Great defensive play by Daniel to free that up. Logan does well to fend off. And Ranier's doing a great job of controlling this game. He's doing
That was
minutes. I think Fairhope needs a goal here.
Folks, that reference to Ranier was a reference to the center official, Ranier Kelly, who is a very experienced referee on the Eastern Shore.
Looks like Julian Rizzo handled that ball with no trouble. Well, just the speed with the Bayside team, you can just really see it in their forward with Nick and Thomas Earl and Chris Johnson there on the far right side. Sawyer does a great ball here, but Logan didn't see it. Oh, and it finds Logan. Does well to well done, Hayden Terrell. Sawyer doing a great job, and it does a beautiful ball here. And that was a tricky call, but he let it go. Don't think he really wants to. Oh, fed it a little bit too long. Well, Fairhope had a little bit of an opportunity there.
Lock in! Where are you going?
And a goal kick here for Fairhope. Excuse me, for Bayside. Off of Logan Stark. And looks like Colby's going to come back in. Sawyer's going to take a little rest here for the last 3 minutes. So it looks like we're going to see another long ball. It was right on Connor's foot. And looks like that ball is going to go. So, looks like it might stand 1-0 here at the end of the first half unless Fairhope can put together something at the last minute. That was a dangerous ball, and Colby almost got a hold of it and kicked out of bounds.
Just under a minute to play.
And nice deal here from Colby.
30
Got
seconds.
30 seconds. He's got just about enough time. Got to beat about 5 Bayside players, though.
It's not in the cards.
No. Didn't have any help. Logan was running from the behind him to try to get in position to get a pass, but it just was too late.
10 seconds. And that's it for the half. So as we go into halftime, Bayside up 1-0 on Fairhope.
It could be a tied game though. It's been Fairhope had a couple of really good chances there. Bayside had a few. So no.
We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with the beginning of the second half in just a few minutes. And, folks, we're back for the start of the second half. 35 minutes on the clock. Bayside up 1-0. Can Fairhope get the evener? Tommy, what do you think?
They had some chances there in the first half. They just, unfortunately, didn't convert. So it could be 2-1 here, Fairhope, if they had converted their chances. But Bayside, I definitely feel like they had the better chances in the first half. So let's see how they come out. Let's see if Paul makes any changes. It looks like Bayside's going to kind of do the same strategy. A little more attack-minded tactically to have a three-man back. And
that's unfortunate.
See Christopher here. A nice play there by Sam. That's about as good a defense as you can do. On a real speedy player, Sam just got in his way. Got the foul. And that's a good ball there by Daniel. And that's a great ball by Jack.
Oh,
unfortunately. Bayside moving the ball well here. Nice from Logan. Let's see what Sawyer can do. Gonna pull it back and it gets a corner. Well done.
Interesting analysis. We had some folks drop by the booth during the halftime, and one of them, Dennis Sharon, whose son Kyle has played at Fairhope and his son Cody plays now, commented that Bayside was making passes less than 10 yards. Fairhope was attempting passes more than 10 yards, and that was making a difference in the first half. Interesting thought.
Yeah, I agree. I think, when you're trying to, both teams are trying to play possession. But when you are trying to play possession, you really want to make those really tight, short passes to move the ball up the field. And the long passes sometimes can give the ball right back over to your opponent. So, I feel like both teams are trying to play the short pass possession game. It should be a good second half. Fairhope needs to get a goal.
Yeah, Fairhope so far 0 on the season, but the season is only 1 day old.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
I felt like that was a good call. Rainier keeping the game really settled, doesn't want to get out of hand.
Well, and he knows probably every boy on each squad.
He does. He really does. He's seen these guys play since they were really young. Nice control play here by starting with Alexander Stevens in the back. Dangerous giveaway here in the Bayside midfield.
We would expect, too, second game of the night for both squads, not very much recovery time in between games. That fatigue is going to have a factor earlier in this second half than it might otherwise be. Plus the fact that the temperature is dropping, the wind is picking up. The conditions are becoming more and more difficult.
It was a great play by Brandt there to stop the challenge from Thomas Earl. And we've got a Bayside long throw in here with Colin.
Fortunately for Fairhope, that's into the wind, which held it up a little bit.
It looks like we're going to see Andrew Wilson come back on the field. And let's see where it goes. Oh, came with Bayside. Ball didn't go out, but Brandt thought it had. And it's a.
Let's see if we got a replay on that one.
So we're going to give a penalty here because John threw the man down to try to get the ball. So it looks like Bayside's going to get another shot on goal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He just took him right out. Good job, Sam. That's Sam Stroud doing your video instant replay for you tonight.
So he's lucky we didn't get a yellow card on that one. But I really don't think it was intentional. I think John was just trying to get to the ball. But it is a foul, and let's see what Thomas Earl does to this play. Oh, well top. That's the top corner. And now it's going to be tough. Fairhope's going to have to come back with a couple of goals. John's going to be a little upset, but I do think that was the right call. You see the replay, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, yeah. The replay that we use is sort of a 30-second rolling.
Okay.
So whatever has happened in the last 30 seconds, we can see that, but once it kind of rolls past that 30 seconds, it's gone. But actually our close-up cam picked up John sort of plowing through that guy to get to the ball. And he was fixated on the ball. I mean, there was no question about that. He was heading for the ball. The other guy just happened to be in his way. So with 27.5 minutes left here in the game, Fairhope goes down 2-0. And that may be insurmountable. We would hope not. All the Pirate faithful are out there cheering, saying, no, say it's not so.
So it looks like maybe Daniel Osher might have gotten a yellow card on that. Didn't see the yellow card come out, but it might have been some comments. And he's off the field.
That's not a bad rule.
No, it's a great rule.
Yellow card, take a break.
It's good to get the player just to take a break, get a little steam off.
Clear your head, get centered. Yep. I'd like to see him adopt that in club. Nice ball.
A great ball there from Colin.
A little too straight.
Good job by Julian to come out, but Colby was right there. A step faster, and I think he might have been able to toe poke that one in. That's a short ball. Handball. And looks like Nick's going to have a break.
Oh.
Well done by Weston. A strange strategy here, and that ball's not out. I don't understand why Bayside would be wasting time here with 25 minutes left, but here for Bayside. Oh, that's a foul. That should be a card. And they didn't call a foul for that. I guess he played advantage with that one.
Looked like he was reaching in his pocket as he was running, and that's never a good sign. So what could have been a red card and a PK turns into a throw-in.
Fairhope can breathe a sigh of relief on that one. I thought for sure that was going to be a foul. Yeah, Fairhope can just relax a little bit. They still got plenty of time. And they're getting some chances. That right there was one. Brandt does well there. Yeah, that's a good call from Rainier.
They talk about virtually every sport as being a game of inches, and it's certainly true in this game. Because just
a hair with Colby there,
yep.
And just that last one with Andrew Wilson. That's a great ball.
Oh.
And there was an opportunity again. Just really don't want to get the game out of hand, though, so we've got a lot more slide tackling going on. Chris Clinton looks like he's in pain. I didn't really see that. That happened on the original kick, and he's gonna shake it off and run off the field.
That's good to see. Always good to see.
Really don't want injuries here on the first couple of games of the season.
No, there's no such thing as a medical red shirt in high school. You don't get to do it again.
Well done from, well, they just can't connect it there. It was close. They're up piecing together some nice passes here. Jack Odom with the ball. Well done from Logan. Going to keep it in play. Andrew's going to take a long shot. Pretty easily handled there by Julian. Bayside just kind of casually passing around. And a giveaway here to Fairhope. Gives it right back to Bayside. Brant. So what do we got? 20 minutes. Last 20 minutes here. There's still some time here for
20
Fairhope to
minutes.
piece together some passes.
1 goal every 10 minutes.
Yeah, they gave him a corner. Off that last shot from Colin Douglas, which is looks like Thomas Earl's going to take the corner here. Let's see what. They've had some great chances on their corners. That's another good feed. And well done. That was a foul. He jumped in late on Sam. And here's a great chance here. Colby can sneak by Andrew. There it is. Well, Julian did a great job. Good defense there by Andrew Stevens. Fairhope needs to pressure here and keep control of the ball instead of just keeping it long. There's a breakaway from Thomas Earl. See if he's looking. Oh, and that fed up just nicely there.
Oh,
Bayside.
wow. Unlucky for
Didn't
Bayside.
call. Well, Fairhope's calling for offsides instead of clearing it.
There's a replay just right off the heel, and
I don't think he could have asked for a better pass to you. Thomas Earl's cramping up there, and Daniel Meister's helping him out.
you know, watching this second half, Tommy, I've been counting the number of negative balls that each team has played, and Bayside's playing 4 negative balls to every one for Fairhope, doing a great job of maintaining possession. And perhaps Fairhope's just feeling that pressure to push, push, push in order to get that goal, but they're giving up possession in the process.
Yeah, sometimes you got to move backwards a little bit to get to the other side and get the ball moving through. You haven't really seen that we saw it in the first game with Fairhope, but we haven't really seen it as much in this, especially in the second half. And the other thing that we saw in the first game were 7-8 pass combinations, and I haven't seen that really at all, really from either team, but a little bit more on the Bayside side.
We certainly, I felt like I saw more of that in the first half.
Yeah.
But this has been not the same soccer.
And I think from Fairhope's point of view, they do want to get some goals in, so I think they are feeling the pressure here.
And that's where that senior leadership needs to step up and
Just
calm everybody down and
absolutely
get them back in their right heads. And, you know, it's early in the season, not just for foot skills, but it's early in the season for leadership, too.
Oh, yeah. I completely agree.
And that's the kind of thing that's, we'll come out and practice this week. And Stroud will sit down with his captains and say, okay, captains, let's let's begin to work on it. He's got Colby and Daniel as the captains this year, and two very capable young men, and looked to as leaders by everybody on the squad. And and the way Stroud coaches his teams, he really does depend a lot on his captains for leadership.
Saw that last year with Nathan Gillespie and Sean Boyer and Wells. A nice play there by Andrew to keep it out.
Under 15 minutes.
Great ball there from Andrew Stevens. Unlucky there from John Tuttle, and lucky for Fairhope, unlucky for Bayside. Ball right back. And not much Sam could have done there. He was getting a lot of pressure from Nick. James there. Yeah, I would say that the both coaches probably could take a look at these films and have a lot to say about on Monday morning. But that's a great thing about these early tournaments is that you really do get a quick glance on what to work on. I would like to see Fairhope just kind of slow it down a little bit and try to pass a little bit more. And another hurt Fairhope player. That looks like Connor Rayleigh there. And Christopher Clinton's going to come back in.
The Pirates are in action again tomorrow at 12:30 here at Majors Field. We will not be broadcasting that game, so you want to come out. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Great day for soccer. And then the Pirates will be back in action next Friday down in Gulf Shores at the Island Cup, Friday and Saturday. So 2 weekends of tournaments to get them ready for the regular season. No. We will not be broadcasting the Island Cup.
What's the last broadcast game of the week?
Yeah, this is the game of the week. How about that? Interesting ball. Oh.
Good chance there again from Christopher Johnson.
And down to the last 10. I was reading a statistic the other day in the EPL. that more goals are scored in the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes of every half
Absolutely. It's
than the rest of the game. So let's hope that bodes well for Fairhope as we reach that mark.
Most goals are scored in that 5-yard box there.
That's been a little elusive.
Yeah, we haven't really seen Fairhope get too close to the goal. Bayside's had some chances really close in. Oh, unfortunate touch there from Colby. And that's a penalty there. Looks like we got Daniel Meister looking to come back in. No, that's not Daniel. That must be John Tuttle.
Similar hairstyle, eh?
Yeah. Great ball there from Jack, and Anders sees
Good
Colby
idea.
running.
Good idea.
And he's going to have to get past Zander here. Yeah, dangerous play there from Alexander, but gets away with it. Well, you can definitely see how Bayside's going to rely this season on their senior center back there, Alexander Stevens, and their speed up front. Really has wreaked havoc with the Fairhope defense.
And you can defend speed, but you have got to be working in unison on that back line.
Yeah, and they'll get it. It's
they'll
an
get it.
experienced back line. They just first couple of games of the season, this is really good for them.
Yep, no doubt. And with a loss tonight and a tie tonight, that probably means we are not in it for anything other than a consolation game. So tomorrow's game against Ben Russell is going to be a great opportunity for Coach to get some players in and get some good quality time for them that may not have normally get that. And long term, over the course of the season, that can pay huge dividends.
Well, let's see. Bayside and Ben Russell tied this earlier, but I can't remember the score. Was it? They say it was 2-2, maybe, or 1-1.
Don't know.
So that might be enough to move both of those teams into the final.
Yeah, I think there's a an A bracket and a B
Oh,
bracket.
that's right. So probably just Bayside if they win,
Right.
hold out and win this one.
Yeah, whoever. And then Bayside would play Pelham tomorrow. I don't think I've got a copy of the full tournament schedule. Yeah. Clock down under 5 minutes, so this is where Fairhope gets to score all its goals. Right here.
Well, it wasn't John Tuttle. It's Daniel's brother, Jacob Meister, that stepped in there. So that's why I was confused.
Very
They
much
look
of a
alike.
resemblance, yeah. You know, Tommy, confidence is really funny in this stuff, too, because if Fairhope were to pull out with even just one goal right here,
Oh, that'd be great. Really
you know, they would have
change
that attitude of, hey, we can do this. We, you know, even with a limited amount of time, we can score. And if they were to pull out two, their confidence would just go through the roof. Because confidence makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, they've been so close to scoring both of these games.
Yep.
They really need to get a goal in just for confidence sake. Looks like Jamie's moved out most of his starters too, and looks like he's got all the young guys out there. Gonna move Nick James back in. Well, maybe Matthew Dowd. Looks like Matthew's gonna get a turn in.
You can tell he hadn't pulled in Alexander Stevens out.
Yeah. No, he's not gonna, doesn't want to lose his lead.
Hey, that young man's going to play every minute of every game unless he breaks something. Down 2 minutes.
That's a great ball from Weston back. Good defense there from Andrew. And Renee's going to give him a lifeline here with a little bit of a free kick in dangerous territory with a minute left. Well, they might be able to put the finishing touch on this one. Less than a minute.
Nice ball.
Well done from Jack. He's got somebody running.
Ten seconds.
Fairhope could have been playing like this the
Yep.
whole second half.
Yep.
It'd be a different game. There we go.
That wraps it. That wraps it. So Fairhope goes down 2-0 on by Bayside. effectively knocked out of running in the tournament. They will play Benjamin Russell in the third of their bracket play tomorrow, 12:30 here at Majors Field. Come on out and watch the game. It's going to be a beautiful day, great day for soccer. And then we'll have to see where their fourth game, when and where their fourth game is tomorrow, because they will be playing 2 tomorrow and they're 2 tonight. Tommy, thanks for
thank you
joining
for letting me
in.
jump
It was
in.
great to
Enjoyed
have
it.
you. I hope you will come back again. Folks, stand up and give Tommy some applause, right? They see people all over the country are standing ovation right now, and want to give shout out to David Stroud and Sam Stroud and James Zimmer and who else? Who am I leaving out here? Cody Sharon for helping us out on the broadcast tonight with the technical aspects of it and the camera work and the instant replay. It was great to have you. This has been Pirate Nation Live, coming to you from WC Majors Field. Keep an eye on the website, and you can find out there where the next when the next broadcast will be. It probably will be in March, but we will keep that information available to you. So on behalf of the whole team, we wish you good night.